May, my beloved Sunnyvale residents. This is Nima Moridi with the Moridi team coming at you live with a new market update for the month of May. The Federal Reserve is set to meet today to increase interest rates, and most economists, a lot smarter than myself, are predicting a 25 basis point rate hike for the month of May. And most are thinking that the Federal Reserve will chill after that and see what happens with the economy. Now, they can increase or essentially let it ride out a little bit and see what to do from that point. Most economists are thinking that there will be a pause, but we'll definitely be reporting that in the month of June, and I'll let you know what direction they're heading. Let's see what Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve cohorts are in line to do. Now, let's get into the single-family homes and the condos and townhome data for the month of May in Sunnyvale. I'm going to start with the single-family homes. The median list price for those new listings was $2.3 million last time I checked this morning on May 3rd. Last month, though, I had reported $2,050,000. So that's literally increased around $250,000 month over month for the average home in Sunnyvale. So interesting to see, despite some of the headwinds we hear about with First Republic Bank, Signature Bank, Silicon Valley Bank, and even in Switzerland with Credit Suisse, and how that's affecting different real estate markets. They say real estate's hyper-local, and clearly we can see in Sunnyvale, it's still ticking because there's an extremely high seller's market going on in this town right now. Anyway, let's get back to the data. The price per square foot of those single-family homes comes out to $1,343 per square foot. Last month, I had reported $1,263, so that's up as well. The median days on the market is only 7 days. 7 days for the average single-family home to sit on the market before it gets in a contract by a ready, able, and willing buyer. That's bananas right now. That shows I'm very impressed by that data. And last month it was also 7 days, so I haven't seen any change over the past few months. It's been a really hot market in Sunnyvale. The price reductions come out to 13%. Only 13% of properties from the time they put the home on the market to the time they get into contract have to entertain a price cut. Only 13%. Last month we were at 19, so that's down a bit. 24 single-family homes, the last time I checked this morning, were available for sale for the month of May in Sunnyvale. Last month we were at 31, so that's down a bit on inventory. Overall, there's been a highly increased demand for those single-family homes in Sunnyvale, as I mentioned, month over month, and we're going to continue to monitor that and see how that changes in June, July, as we get into the warmer months in Q3. The fastest selling homes that I noticed in Sunnyvale for the single-family homes, think of your 1,600 square foot on around a 9,000 square foot lot, 3-bed, 2-bath layout. Those were on the market. There was a few of them I noticed that were on the market for only 3 days and got into contract. That means, let's just say they put that property on the market by Tuesday. On Friday, it was off the market already. So that's bananas. That's showing a really strong real estate market in the town of Sunnyvale. Now, that was for the single family home. Hey folks, I'm so sorry to interrupt the video, but I had to tell you about this really cool product that I have called HomeBot. Now, I use this for all of my past clients. It essentially breaks down all of your financial metrics and insights for the home, whether it's the current mortgage rate, amount of equity you've made, the amount of savings you've made as being a homeowner, and percentage of principal to interest that you've paid off on the loan. There's a lot of metrics that this provides, and it's much better than those websites like Zillow and Redfin as well, because outside of all those metrics that I had just referenced, those websites can be off by like 10% plus or minus. I'm talking the most accurate data that you can get, customizable alerts about when rates drop, and if you were to refinance, how much money you can save, the equity you've made on the property, home equity lines of credit, like if you're looking to trade up or down with your existing property, or you want to pull some money out through a HELOC and go in and buy an investment. If you're interested in this, please reach out to me, because I would give you a monthly report of all of this information, obviously free of charge. My past clients love it. I'd love to offer it to you. So reach out if this sounds interesting. Let's get back to the video. Let's get into the condos and townhomes and see how they differ. Because the condos and townhomes, the median list price is $1.55 million, $1,555,000 basically. Last month though, I had reported $1.45 million, so that's up a bit month over month. The price per square foot of that, if you're curious, comes out to $902. Last month, I had reported $967, so that's down a bit month over month. Median days on the market, 14. The average condo or townhome is sitting on the market for only 2 weeks and getting into contract. Last month, we were at 21 days, so that's down by a week, month over month. Price reductions, that comes up to 35%. So roughly a third of those condos and townhomes are taking a price cut before they get into contract, which is really interesting. It's actually fairly normal. The single family homes are on the market for 7 days. condos and townhomes are on the market for 1 week longer at 14 days. And that's very normal. Usually the single family detached properties are a much hotter commodity, and as a result, get picked up faster than those with the condos and townhomes. And if you're curious why that is, my link tree is at the bottom of this email. Feel free to book a time to chat with me. I'll answer any of your questions, but let's keep going with the data. So around a third, as I mentioned, of those homes are taking a price cut before they get into contract. That's up a bit from the 26% for the condos and townhomes that I reported in April. Overall, there's a slight increase in demand for those homes month over month. We're going to continue to monitor that and see how that changes as we get into the summer months. There were 26 condos and townhomes available when I checked this morning for sale. And the fastest selling out of those, I noticed a few that were around 1,900 square feet. Think of your 3-bed, 3-bath layout. Those were on the market for 7 days and got into contract. So again, it shows the health of the market. If you notice in San Jose, Morgan Hill, Santa Clara, Sunnyvale, they all have different data to report on price per square foot, how many days they're sitting on the market. It clearly shows that real estate is hyper local, and just one town over can be completely different. So it's really interesting to see. And there's a lot of factors that go into that. I'm a data geek. I love chatting about these things. As I mentioned, if you have any questions about this data, a specific home, the market in general, whether it's the region, your specific town, book a time to chat with me in my link tree. Right under this, my Calendly link is present there, and we can chat, and I would love to answer any of your questions. All I try to do is provide value to you viewers. I really appreciate you tuning in, and I'll have more data for you next month for the month of June. Thank you so much.